previous predecessor was named, and I'm about to completely butcher this, I'm going to say Blåhaj? Sold sometime in the late 2000s. It's difficult to get sources for a lot of this stuff because this was not very early internet, but IKEA, for some reason, just wasn't keeping, extensive track of all of their shark memorabilia. And that's what I'm here for. This is the only reason I joined this company. Not much is known about him other than he is a funny little guy. I'm gonna say Grosby, and I'm gonna be wrong, and we're gonna have to live with that. Now, there are no legally available pictures of him that I could use, but there are pictures online. I just want you to type that in and just have a look after the stream. Right now you gotta pay attention. Fortunately, there are IKEA stock images of this boy. This is Blåhaj. Sorry. Allow me to share with you the anatomy of the modern Blåhaj. As you can see in this diagram, it's all good. It's all incredibly good. You just yeah. That's my impression of a Blåhaj opening its mouth. Look at him. He's just a little guy. Hugs are non-negotiable. If you adopt a shark, you are going to listen. You have a quota, right? And you can go above that, but you cannot go below. Or I will come round to your house and I will confiscate your shark from you. He's my shark now. It's just so beautiful. And I can't contain it. These are tears of pure beauty. They're not all made the same. Some of them are built different. There we go. I'm getting hit with the lingo. Not all IKEA sharks are born the same, but they are all born perfect. At the end of the day, every IKEA shark is baby. There is not a shark on this planet that is more than 10 years old. Please watch your language. Don't fucking swear near the way I just automatically lower my voice because there's a shark next to me. There are two variations of IKEA shark currently today. There is the 100-centimeter one, and then there is the baby Blåhaj. He is half the size, he is 50 centimeters. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Chad, it's his birthday, come on. Firstly, Chow the First. This is Nibbles. Look at this guy. I bet he knows how to use cutlery properly. I can never. Chow the Second. This is Finley. This is the shark you've seen on my community tab and on my Twitter. He's just a little guy. He's just lounging. Right, next. Chow the Third. Puddles. Look at you. That's you. That's you, Puddles. Oh, just look at her. Gorgeous. My pride and joy. As are all of them. Next, this is Terry. Just look at him. He's just a cozy little lad. And then finally, we have my fifth child. This is Marco. Right, it's time for the little guy lightning round. Things that are not sharks, but still very good. Because not all, all the sharks are plush. Not all plushes are sharks. You're about to see some dapper little fellows. Some of them are from IKEA, some of them are not. I love them all. And then we have Gerald. Gerald is from Harrods. He's a fancy little fellow. He is a business owner. He is also very fluffy. I have a rocking horse, and it's just a little guy. Unfortunately, he is not a plushie, and he looks a little bit dead inside. Right, next up, Callie's platoon. She's just a little guy. It's her birthday. Cut us some slack. Oh, Theo just raided into us. That's welcome to education. Look at my plush toys. I will not be giving you any further context. Thank you very much. Theo, are you looking at my little guys? There we go. Theo's thing is like a four-leaf clover, which is a plant. And these are grass types, which are plants. Look at my boys! Chikorita and Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur is a strong little guy who keeps an eye on my PC while I'm not at my desk. He's actually here right now. This is Bulbasaur. This is Bulb. We are getting onto little guys that I am not directly responsible for, but they are still little guys, and they are still in this house. And so we still respect them. We have Bob. He's an architecture enjoyer. He has travelled all over the world in search of true beauty. He's just a little guy. That is what I love, Bob. He's just a little guy. And it's just, he's just a little guy. And then we have Milo, and Milo is a Minecraft bee. Look at him. He's excellent. He's just a little guy. I'm starting to notice a pattern. They're all just little guys. Milo is a Minecraft bee, and he's just a little guy. Moving on. I know this was meant to be a lightning round, but I'm spending so much time and it doesn't even matter. I've got all the time in the world. The Plinko! That is his name. You have to... It's like the Doctor in Doctor Who. You gotta call him the Plinko. And then we have Harvest. He's a fuzzy little fellow. He is valued. He is beloved. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Is he a hedgehog? He's a little sheep. He's just a little guy. Classification. Little guy. We have Mudkip. He has a friendly face. He has no tail. So he's a little front heavy. But he's still just a little guy. We love and respect Mudkip in this house. And then we have Sobble Bobble. He's just a little guy. They're all just little guys. This is my new friend, but he does need a name. He arrived so suddenly I did not have a name ready for him. But he needs a name. I would like some ideas for names for my boy. The timer starts now. I will not be calling him Bolfin. There are two kinds of people in the chat. We have Arthur Wellesbury, Duke of Wellington. And then we just have, like, Finland. Wyoming, that's a verb. What about... Splishy. How do we feel about... OBS dying. How do we feel about the name Splishy? As in Splish Splash. You know what? I feel like that resonates with me. And he's my son. Well then, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now's the time for applause, ladies and gents.